We've come back to do a test on the installation that was done a month ago using an old 25-year-old transformer. We've installed 13 of our MR16 3.8 watt blue LED lamps that are equivalent to a 20-watt bulb. The customer put these inside of posts with glass bricks in it to illuminate a taxiway that's in front of his house in Maricopa, Arizona. Our old transformer is putting out just under 12 volts. At a third of the way out, we did a voltage test and came out with, boy, look at that right there. At this post right here, I'm 10.4, and again, it's keeping this lamp working right within its specification range for full output. At the final end of a 400-foot run, we have 9.8 volts. At night, when you look at it from across the street, I know this is at 9.9, you probably don't see any difference in brightness from the first post to the last post, do you?
Not at all.
Okay. So the way we ran our cable from the power source with the 10 gauge and ran it up the entrance driveway, we came across this driveway and here it over. I came over to this third post right here and I put in our wire connection, another one to the second, this one here connected, and then from here, one more. So I took and did a wagon wheel spoke effect in the way I wired it to take and branch off and balance out the electrical, the voltage. So then on the other one, I didn't run the 10 gauge to the final post. I ran the 10 gauge to the third to the last post. So we have 4 posts off one wagon wheel spoke or hub, and I have the other 4 posts off another hub. That equally split the lamps on this run. We have another run on the other side of the driveway of 5 lamps and giving us a total of 13. At the end of this run, because we have just slightly under 10 volts, those MR16s are running and illuminating at full capacity. We've come back to the office and we want to take and compare the voltage readings that we took at the job with the Brilliance LED voltage app that we have on our smartphone from Brilliance LED. We had installed 13 of our MR16 lamps, and I came up with approximately 400 feet of wire, and I used the 10 gauge on that, and it shows that I have a 1.66 drop in voltage at that 400 feet. And now we found when we did our test on the transformer that I was putting out 11.8. So if I take the 1.6 and do my math, I'm coming out just with right at about 10.2 volts. And that test that we had at that final lamp was showing that I was getting 9.89. So if I kind of take an account the wire connections that I did, the smaller wire that we hubbed with, I think that puts us right in exactly the bracket that we want to be in. When we first did the job, the customer told me that he wanted to do the entire street. Told me that he had these 18 posts, and we had to consider whether or not we needed to come off of the 1-ton electric, run conduit and PVC pipe 18 inches deep, and install the transformer out at the posts. What we decided to do is just try locating the timer where we wanted, transformer where we wanted, and so we ran our wire and did the installation and laid it all above ground before backfilling it. And he made his own call, his own judgment that the system was bright enough and was doing the job that he wanted it to do. So this was really fun to go back after the fact. The customer's happy, take the voltage test, see exactly where it came at, and then be able to compare it to the Brilliance LED app. And now for the future, where that was a lot of guesswork of using old school techniques and basic math in the head, now I know I can go to the Brilliance LED app, punch it in, and it's going to tell me exactly what it's going to come out to, and it did. Thanks for joining me today, and Brilliance LED really will save you money.